2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Ooh. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Now, trampling the opposition.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra from the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Kicking all the wind out right there. Something in store for Undertaker.
Big clothesline. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Look out! All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Up high. Good Lord! Taking flight.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not... Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
Fending off a 2 count there.
The ref didn't even get to 2. Clubbing blow.
Caught that and reversed it.
Time to go for...
Uh-oh. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Undertaker counters. Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Undertaker could be turning his fortunes around.
There's the big boot.
Oh, just launched in the air and into a free fall.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Sky high. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker. Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
On the top rope now.
A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever because incoming, massive.
And a counter.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Kick out just before two.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's...
CM Punk looking...
He counters with a great reversal. Placing him in the corner. Manages to reverse it.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
Uh-oh. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Broken up with a fist to the face.
Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force.
Blast off! You gotta be kidding me!
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. Ooh!
And now gets tossed into the ring.
CM Punk.
And Undertaker moves.
Down on the skull.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he's...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. The Gauntlet Slam GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
There's two. No, he beats the count.
Amazing kick out from The Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all. And nobody home on that one.
And Punk gets countered there. Momentum.
The time has arrived to rest in peace.
With a tombstone.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
That might have done it. This could be it. And a kick out. What on earth?
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Soaring. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Catches the leg. Into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
Somehow Taker...
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Here's the cover. Undertaker for the win.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Ah, right to the back.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
What a display of strength here.
GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
I think that's it. That must be it. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at the Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night?
Double underhook backbreaker.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John...
Face first. Setting up. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock at the championship to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Oh, he cuts it off. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to...
Face first. Setting up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. What's he in for?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable...
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Heading to the top turnbuckle now. Oh! And Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
Oh, man. Has it hooked in. Inverted vertical suplex.
Turns it around.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike.
Fended off into a backbreaker.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena.
Flying. Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Woo! Mongolian chop. Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
Arm wringer in control.
Looking to get the hell out of there. Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Whip back into the ring.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Cinching in the arm wringer, but
Right hand will counter. John Cena managing to get some control back now.
This could be a good chance for Cena to get some distance and rethink things.
ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it's not over.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh.
Uh-oh. Found an opening and turned it into a bulldog. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Destructive all-breaker.
Tearing down the leg now. A striking blow.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Ringing the arm, and now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now.
Fighting back, however, punches to the midsection.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework. What a fly backbreaker.
And an elbow from the middle rope. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Precision elbow strike. Oh, that can displace an entire arm.
No.
What a crossbody!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
Cena warding him off. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Sent into the corner. Oh, he timed that counter well. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Chop block.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
And no doubt he knows he needs to do whatever he can to capitalize on this opening. Another reversal, eye for an eye here.
Dishing out a suplex.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over.
High-stakes matchup. Punk kick to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh, my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. And just like that, CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his... CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. What a way to get out of that one. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Face first. Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
And now he's back into the ring. Huge kick connects.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a left.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
He might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Pin attempt by the champion. No, he kicks out. Got something else in mind, I guess.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
From way up. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what can happen when you take such risks like that. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is
Launching.
Off the top of a diving hammer strike.
Perched up top.
What's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Ooh, great anticipation.
cracked with a Mongolian chop.
DDT.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat.
And now he's going to the top rope.
First up top.
Diving knee drop. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
Watch out.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Neck breaker. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Taking things to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
Flying. Wow, cross body. And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
From above.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
But he needs to act fast if he really wants to change things in his favor. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Punk never saw that coming.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring. Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a chop block. Not looking good. In this position.
Right across the larynx.
Quick thinking by The Rock.
What's The Rock setting up here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. What's CM Punk thinking?
Rock bottom! Absolutely disrespecting the champion with that.
Being placed in the corner. And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Late pin, championship on the line. Champ barely gets a shoulder up at 2.
This started as a match. Now it's a test of will.
Got them off their feet here.
Nails the GTS. This may be the challenger's moment.
2 count. Near fall.
Champions never give up easily. Casing.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Gets lifted into position.
GTS. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that.
Attempting an early cover here. Gets the shoulder up.
And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there.
Uh-oh.
Punk avoids the attack.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently. Quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Well scouted. Hooked him up. And a suplex. And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
From above!
Lift off!
And he saw that coming from Brock.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar...
Incoming!
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. And quick getting the arm up.
That was not even close to keeping him down.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
The sleeper hold is in.
And look at this. Oh, and a neck breaker.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But from the top,
he fails to connect.
Down by the DDT. Smashed with a forearm.
Uh-oh. Oh, he had that scouted.
Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Well-executed suplex. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to
taking flight.
Wow, cross body. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. DDT.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Once more, Lesnar headed to the floor.
Impressive awareness from him. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. What's he open to find down there?
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Up to the body with the chair.
Lesnar timed that just right. A well-placed calf kick there.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Oof! Caught a back elbow for that trouble.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Well-aimed knee drop.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Oh, trying to make that arm useless here. And able to skirt around that attack.
Hooked up.
Oh, a blow like that might have them seeing stars right now. Up high.
Oh, coming down from way up top.
This is a man possessed. Going again.
From way up, double axe handle connects. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Saw it coming and counters it.
Fisherman suplex.
And the momentum's clearly against. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Low blow, fully connecting there.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can hit on CM Punk. And his shoulder is lifted before one.
He didn't even let the ref start the count. Oh, right across the solar plexus.
Quick thinking right there.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex. This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. Wow!
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Oh! With authority! Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Bang! What a move!
Kick directly to the back.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Rotates out and gets the cover. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Lesnar could not avoid the big shot. Into the cover.
Two. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shot DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again, at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
From the top.
Sidesteps, but turns it into a backbreaker.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh!
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the
From way up, double axe handle connects.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Oh, come on. Oh, now there is no need to break.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Ooh! Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Uh-oh.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Regalplex.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few.
Punk now walking in the act.
He lets his opponent out of a submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre?
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Is it enough?
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Oh, just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Direct shot to the throat there.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Returning to the ring now. Trying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Trying armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. McIntyre turns things around.
These two have learned each other so well. Hooked up. DDT.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Regalplex. The arm getting pummeled.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
A show of confidence from Drew.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Oh, here we go. Brain Buster.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here. Reversed it right into the suplex. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
And he turned it around. Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex! And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Ooh!
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Oof! Using that 12 pounds of steel with savage intentions. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submissions.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. He's looking to take things to the outside now. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. And we know Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.